I'll be fixing everything, and because there is always something to be fixed, I'll show you there how to replace your washing machine and what are the steps that you need to do. First is remove all of the objects from the house that are actually in the way of the width of the washing machine. So for example, I have enough space in here and I have enough space into there to move it out. Then we can see that this thing needs to go out here in order the machine to go out, and we need access to the water supply, which is right there. This is the water supply. We need to stop the water, and that's the drainage. Okay, so let's get to removing this part, and then we'll get to there as well. Water needs to be able to be stopped. Yeah, okay. Okay, this line over there is removed. Let's get to here. I think there was a tap on the top, yeah, that I can get my hands onto, and I can stop the water. There we go, water is stopped. Now we'll remove this bit if I can. Unfortunately, I can't really. So now just remove this part then. Okay, so you'll need a little bit of help to be able to get this one out. Your one could be a little bit different. Yeah, prepare yourself for nastiness. And this one, I think that's the one I need to undo. And this one could be full of water, so keep that in mind. Get a bucket underneath it. Now you can do this step even if you're on your own, and you need to disconnect it from the power as well. Usually they come with a normal one, not like a kitchen oven, so you can just disconnect it from here, yeah? Next step, grab it, the washing machine from here, yeah, for the drum, yeah, not here, not here, right here, yeah, and just pull out. Okay, just like, and prepare yourself for nastiness, because they usually sit whatever they sit for a long time. There we go. Now be careful with all the pipes that go out. Because they're a bit temperamental. Okay, just like that. This one as well. And where is that one? Okay, I just leaned in and pushed them all in. And now we'll continue pulling until we take it all the way out. There we go. So now, now we'll take all of them in and just collect them on top. Okay, now you can see I gathered all this. You can just swipe the whole area right there and bring the new machine in. You can just clean up, yep. Your washing machine is in. Now, the most important thing you need to do when you're installing a new washing machine is to remove the transportation bolts. Okay, I'll show you now. 12mm socket. And just undo. Sometimes there is a socket coming into the set. Let's see. Can we take this one out? I think we should be able to take it out. Let's see. If not, we'll just leave it in there. Okay, and so on with the other one. Yeah. Usually these can be removed, yeah, and you can put a plastic thingy on top of it. Unfortunately, these are so hard in that they can't be removed. We'll leave them in there. Now, next thing, it's usually hiding inside the drum is this pipe. So we got it out, and I'll show you now. This is only cold water inlet, so as this one. This thing is not a cap. So if you pull it out, I'll just show you. If you pull it out, I'll show you that it's not a cap, and you see you got openings. Yeah, so it is actually a filter. So just leave it in there, and there is a filter onto this side as well. So we'll leave this bit. You can see it's 90-degree angle. We'll screw it onto here because the other side is not 90-degree angle, and you're not going to be able to put it close to the wall. Okay. Oh, in the end you can do whatever you want, but that's the right way. Okay. Now hold it with your hand, yeah, and just make it tight. You can help yourself with a little pliers, but just a little bit because the nut is plastic, yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Bit more maybe, until the plastic cannot move without moving the nut. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, and now we have three things coming out of the washing machine: drainage, left, middle power, and this one, the inlet tube. Okay, I'll show you now how we're going to connect them. Okay, so now, just before I plug it in, I got the three connections going in, 1, 2, 3, yeah, inside the drawer, so we can connect them. If, for example, your one is going further, just put a piece of wire so you can pull them out. Okay, got it into place. Next step was adjusting, and have a look if it's moving, like tilting, when you do this on both sides. It should be very stable, otherwise it will start walking towards you and wants to eat you. This, you can undo them. You get access to the other one on the back as well. So just level it as much as you can. It doesn't need to be super leveled, just so it does not shake. Now we need to connect it to the drain. I have a thingy here connecting to the drain, and I'll just get this one into the pipe, just like this, yeah. Now make sure the seal is inside. It needs to go to the drain and not leak. You can always go in a bucket. For example, in the countryside where my grandmother is, she doesn't have no drainage in the house, so her one, it just goes in a big bucket and she empties it every time. This one needs to sit higher, just like that. Okay, make sure this one is tight. After you start the washing cycle, I'm not going to show you, but just pay attention of the connections that nothing leaks, yeah. Okay, now on this one we need a water supply, and my water supply is up there. Out the pipe and connect it up. 2 hands are needed. There we go, just like that. What you need to make sure that it's not spinning. If it's spinning like this, it's not tight enough. Last thing would be the power. There we go. I'm not going to switch it on yet. First thing we're gonna try after switching it on to switch on the water. Okay, any leaks? Nothing, that's good. And that's everything connected now. Let's give it a first start. You can sing, maybe put the door on. Now after we start it up, use it, check for leaks, and that's how to install it. I hope the video has been helpful to you, and we'll see you on to the next one. Bye bye.